Guys, it is my favorite time of the year. Barbell's biggest sale of the year is back. And for a limited time, you can get any of their athletic fit jeans, the chinos, their joggers, or the tactical pants for just 99 bucks. That's right, the absolute best pants out there for less than $100. I live in Barbell's joggers, and their jeans are my go-to when it's time to dress up. Athletes love these pants because of the fit. You will have freedom of movement whether you're training or you're just living life. And the quality is top-notch. And here's my favorite part. Barbell apparel is owned by athletes who want you to use your gear. If you destroy it, Barbell will replace it. Free for elite members with just a shipping and handling fee for all non-members. These guys always have you covered with the best clothes and the best deals. Barbell apparel is seriously built for the everyday athlete and backed for life. So if you're ready to step up your gear like a champion, go to barbellapparel.com. Snag yourself a new pair of pants or two, or guys, just click on the link below. I came to you guys 2 days ago, and I shared a story with you that I was given on very good authority that Conor McGregor has been greenlit to go do bare knuckle boxing. Now, in the 2 days since I brought that to you, I have not seen headlines, and I feel like that would be very big news. I'm also interested in it because would he? Like, I know lots of guys that want to fight. I knew guys back in school that wanted to fight as long as they knew there was no chance there was going to be a fight. And it would just put Conor in a very precarious position. He has banged his chest, and I'm going to box Manny, and I'm going to whatever with Floyd, and I'm going to bare knuckle this, and I'm going to Charles Oliveira that, and it's easy to do. It's easy to be brave and macho when nobody can make the fight. So I would be curious psychologically if Conor was given the go-ahead, if he would actually do it. Does he actually want to fight? Because the last time he tried to get a fight, he didn't show up for the fight. That's a fair question by me. Like, it's not as though Conor McGregor is as talented as he was. It's not as though he's going to want to fight forever. Like, at 50 years old, I would hope that he's not walking around angry and wants to go fight somebody, right? Like, there's a number. So there would be nothing wrong with realizing we've reached that number, right? Wouldn't be an insult to Conor. But it would be interesting psychologically because perhaps Conor doesn't know that answer. Perhaps he really thinks that he wants to fight. Perhaps he doesn't know that having to fight is protected contractually because he can't. All right, now just hold that thought. Because we now are armed with the fact that Chandler is going to fight Patty. And I feel like maybe we missed the correlation here, right? If Conor's going to come back to the UFC, can we agree the appropriate opponent is Michael Chandler? I don't think anybody would disagree, and that includes you guys. Like if you were to talk about who do you want to see, you might throw out some different names. If you were to answer the question that I just posed to you, which who would the appropriate opponent be? I think you'd go, yeah, Michael Chandler. As a matter of fact, Michael, after Oliveira, actually makes that fight make more sense. Okay, appropriate, weird word to use, but if we're using that word, I think I could convince a reasonable audience to say, yeah, that's the opponent. And no one else. There is no one you should waste your time building. There is no marketing vehicle that has ever been created in our sport more powerful than the Ultimate Fighter. And they did the Ultimate Fighter. So if that's the most powerful vehicle, why would you possibly switch opponents knowing you don't have that same vehicle? And it just steers you back to Chandler. So I believed, and I remember where I was. I was in Brazil getting ready to fight Anderson Silva when I get informed that Conor McGregor is not going to show up to the June 29th fight with Chandler. I remember grabbing this very camera with my partner Ryan and telling you guys that is tantamount to Conor McGregor having retired from this sport. And here we are less than a year later, but boy, was I ever accurate. I wouldn't change a single one of those words. The most appropriate opponent for Conor would be Michael Chandler. And is Conor going to come back? Chael is saying he's not, but that doesn't make it so. But now that we're told that Chandler will not be available and Chandler won't be there to fight Conor, you now start to see where it's very clear that there's not an opponent for Conor. There's not an opponent for Conor because there's not going to be any Conor, which thus, in the final analysis, means that I was a year ahead. A year ahead of everybody else. Think of that.